Squad known, posted up, yay, keeping it chill. $1 million convo, still petty with the sense. Audience crackling like fire, no.
Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 23rd. We are almost to work. I say almost. We're like a minute away. Thank you for everyone who came out and hung out last night during the cigar stream. Thank you, everybody that has been watching the vlogs. Even though yesterday's was a bit of an oddity, we didn't do anything yesterday. Today is different. I got a bunch of work lined up on this truck, and it's going to take me a minute to get it done. I'll be stationary working on this truck, so I should be able to record a few things today versus what I did yesterday. And right now we're just going to be looking for a spot to park. And yeah, we are we're going to have a good day. That's what it all comes down to, y'all, is that we're going to have a good day. You know, things may not always be within our control, but the things that are within our control are whether or not if we're going to have a good day. And that's what we're going to have today. So, we're parked. We're going to grab my lunch bag. We're going to grab my ID. And then we're going to make like a baby and head out. We're going to get inside. We've got a few minutes. But we're going to get inside and we're going to get changed out. We're going to get set up for this next project. And then once we're set up, I'll try to vlog a little bit more then. So, yeah. Till then, guys. See you in a bit. So this is what we're going to be doing on this truck. Battery box covers, spark plugs, wiper blades, gladiator seals, turbo, water pump, compressor head, EGR valve, EGR pusher, differential sensor, EGR cooler, XY shifter, XY harness, and the outfit kit for the turbo. We got that much to do, and we're just going to move right along. Right now I'm taking the turbo off, and yeah, we're getting there.
like to do is when I change out like charged air coolers or mainly the charged air coolers, I'll take these little end caps they put on for transport, but they make good little bulk bins. We got the turbo out, as you see, but now we're going to do what we do and put tools away before we do anything else. Tools are all put away. We're going to get to doing the next thing. We're going to take the EGR cooler out. Now we're getting ready to take the EGR cooler out. I got some of the pipes off and stuff like that. So now, only thing holding on there is the mounting bolts. So now I'm going to do a hyperlapse of taking the EGR cooler out. We're going to get it out, and then we'll be moving on to reinstalling a bunch of stuff. We got the turbo. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I forgot. I also had both front shocks and both rear dog bones. So yeah, we've got a list here of things to do. I guess I can mark off the turbo, EGR valve, we got both front shocks and both rear dog bones. Okay, so we're working on the list. We're getting ready to take the EGR cooler out. Let's do this hyperlapse and get it done. So we got the EGR cooler out. We're going to clean up a little bit of mess. We've got a little bit of leakage in a couple different spots, but we're not going to really worry too much about that because we're changing parts. So I need to clean up the little bit of areas that have had some leakage, and we'll get moved on to the next spot. So one thing I forgot to do last time I did one of these was put this damn gasket on there. And I know way in hell you can put this son bitch back on without taking the whole thing back off. So always make sure you double check the installation of your gaskets. Let's put them on. So we just got to work. It's a rainy day. Today's the 24th. Yeah, I didn't release the vlog from yesterday. I wasn't really happy with what I had done. I don't know. I was really critical on it yesterday. I changed some of the ways that I had done some stuff, and I didn't like it. So we're going to record more today, and I don't know if I'm going to try to release both of them together or if I'm just going to do one. I don't know yet. So, but we are about to get inside the shop. It's raining right now. It is what it is. And yeah, we'll see you guys inside. So I've gotten quite a bit of work done today so far. I've got the turbo all put back together, all the exhaust piping back on. EGR cooler is complete, including the little coolant crossover tube that we were talking about last night. And then I'm getting ready to pull the AC compressor out right there to change the thermostat. The thermostat is behind the AC pump, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass to work around it. So it's just, for me, it's easier to pull the AC pump out so that I can get to the thermostat housing and change the thermostat. So we're going to change the thermostat and the thermostat gasket, and then we're going to move on to the AC compressor bed, the EGR valve, the EGR pressure sensor, and then, yeah, we're going to hopefully get down to the transmission today. I've got to change the XY shifter and the XY harness. It's a part of the transmission, so we'll see if I can get down to that today. Not that I doubt it, I just don't know if we will or not. So, but I would like to get down to that point. If not, we'll leave it for Sunday. So yeah, I'll give you a little more update as we go along. But for right now, turbo's done, EGR cooler is done. We're about to move on to the thermostat, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you on the other side. So we just got back from lunch, and I haven't got the thermostat out just yet. I'm about to snatch it out real fast. It's been in there for almost 900,000 miles, so it's going to take a little persuasion to get it out. Yeah. So let's persuade that son of a gun out of there. We got some new safety glasses at work. Don't know how I feel about them just yet, but if any of y'all shoot guns or anything, kind of know about the yellow tinted lenses. So yeah, we'll see how well these new glasses work out. gonna hit it with a wrench rather than try to get it with a socket. It's kind of a pain in the neck spot. Now it needs its persuasion. Being kind of a pain in my butt. good too. That's a 800, almost 900,000 mile thermostat, and that son of a gun didn't want to come out of there. Yeah, that was a good little fight. So there's what the before looks like. I'll show you guys the after. So I'm just going to show you guys what 900,000 miles looks like on an O-ring. So the O-ring's supposed to kind of look like this. It's supposed to be kind of brittle, but that's what it's supposed to look like. This is the bottom of the standpipe, and that O-ring is just gone. It's been heat sinked so many times that it's just... That's what's left. It's this weird shape. It's not round like this one. This one's still pretty round. This one's done for. So yeah, we're not quite done yet. Alright, so we're done. This is everything cleaned up. New O-rings in place. All the mating surfaces have been cleaned. All the mating surfaces have been cleaned. And the only O-ring I've never changed, I don't change unless they're cut or exploded, is the O-ring that goes on the top of the water neck. Generally those don't go bad. I've never seen one leak there before. So yeah, we just got to put the new thermostat in. New thermostat's in. Put the new gasket in it. And we keep going. So we're heading home now. I got as much done as I wanted to today. I got the thermostat done. I got the... Man, my truck's not running. Is it? So I got the thermostat done.
I got, what else did I get done? I got the thermostat. I got the turbo knocked out. I got the, get out of there. I got the thermostat done. I got the turbo knocked out. I got the EGR cooler knocked out. I know it didn't seem like a lot, but it is. So, got all that done, and now we're heading home. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get home. But so Sunday we'll get back. We'll do what we need to get done on that truck. I got to do the oil change. I got to do the oil change. I got to do both front shocks. I got to do both dog bones on the rear suspension. I got to do the XY shifter of the harness, the air compressor head, I really feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I can't really think of anything else. I know there's something else. Oh, the battery box cover. Forgetting that. We're gonna get home. We're gonna enjoy this nice, quiet drive home. And tomorrow is Friday. Friday is stream day. We're going to be doing a long 9-hour stream on Friday. Going to be driving the Ironworks truck. That scared the shit out of me. We're going to be driving the Ironworks truck, which hopefully tonight I'm going to be able to get that working again. I'd really like to be able to get the Ironworks truck working again. I tried to the other night, or last night, and I had nothing but issues out of it. None of the trucks were there. None of the trucks were available. So either I'm going to have to... I've already deleted everything. Everything Ironworks related I've deleted. But now it's trying to... When I load everything back in, it's not showing up the correct trucks. So, gamer problems. Everybody told me you were going to have to do what I'm doing right now, and I was in denial. I didn't want to really do it because the truck it's a really nice truck. It's an awesome fucking truck, but it takes hours to build one, and especially if you're adding lights and all the fucking nodes that are available on that truck. And I really thought that guy was coming over into my lane. So there's just so many nodes on that vehicle, and it just makes for a long time of, come on guy, it makes for a long time of building it. Yeah, it's just, I think my first one I spent 4 hours building. So it's gonna be a minute before I get this one completed, I think. Although I pretty much know everything that I want and everything that I need. So that's actually a really nice looking truck. God, I'm not much of a Ford guy, but Ford is starting to kind of grow on me. So, yeah, we're going to be doing that tonight. I'm going to try to get the trucks working. If I can get the trucks working, great. If I can't, then we're just going to spend the first half of my stream getting a truck built and getting it ready to go. Yeah. So, but yeah, we're gonna enjoy my quiet ride home. Hopefully, I don't hit much traffic. Last couple days haven't been too bad, but hell, you never know nowadays. I won't know until I get on the other side of the highway over here what my route is gonna be, because if it's slow, I'll go one way. If it's not slow, I'll go another way. Been driving the same way for going on 7 years now. There have been a lot of changes in the 7 years I've been working at UPS. So, I'm rambling on. Don't need to be rambling on. It's only 5 minutes long, so. But we are going to be heading home. I might have a cigar when I get home. Sounds like a good idea. I like that idea. I'll take that deal. So, I will see you guys then.